Hello, hello. Thank you everyone for watching our live. Today is February 1st. Thank God for this beautiful, amazing day. We have our meeting with our team business partner from all over the world. I have Sister Vera from the island. Good afternoon or evening from your side, sister. And Sister Oksana from Canada. Happy February 1st. And thank you everyone for watching us live today or replay later. We appreciate you taking the time to watch us. Today we have our topic, what is the main reason you started this business? Um, as you know, we all have a busy life schedule. We have plan, we have goal, or what are we doing with the family, with us all together. Um, uh, I'm here to introduce myself a little bit in case you're first time watching us live. My name is Moy from Philadelphia, USA. I have two daughters, teenagers. God give me strength to handle teenagers. Because I have my background. I'm working as nail salon full times. It's very long day. No matter what we do, we have long day schedule, and I'm running my own business because work. I leave my day. Sometimes when you have a long day, it's very long days. I never have the time. I've been have my own salon, and prior to that, I always work for people 6 7 days. There is no time to even myself. I whenever I go to get grocery, I have to you know even go late at night, 9 10 o'clock. By the time I get home, time to prepare kid for bed. It's very not enough. Just I barely see my kid. I just go home to kiss them good night and good morning kiss, send them to school. So my main reason that I start digital business is to give myself flexibility, and I like helping people. So I want to see people that I able to share my experience that I learned from digital business, able to do what I do because I've been in digital business for 1 year. I see a big improvement that helped me and my family. I was able to main thing mostly is um, flexibility of lifestyle because that's the number one that I was able to cut down time to be able to spend with my kids and my family. And the second reason is I also learned so much from this business. It has give you. It's not even just learning. You also make a good living. Just invest in time and just give yourself out there that it's possible. Because when working 10 12 hour days, barely I even not even have time to think what I need to make for dinner. And it's very not easy for a lot of us. So as a mom, you want to be able to help your kids when they need. Sometimes when I walk in the house from work, my kids say, Mom, so you work long day, you don't even have the relationship and the bond with the kids that you wanted to have. It feel guilty as a mom, and I feel sad because as soon as I walk in the house, the kids welcome you, but you don't have that energy to go even say hi to your kids. And you talk to your kids, you say, can I just have 2 minutes to myself, to the kids? And I know, like, it feels so guilty that you want to do so much, you are doing so much for them, but you don't know how to express it. You don't even have the time to even sit down with them or play with them to feel that needs that they have. So it is very important that we understand in this business, because the reason I do it is time flexibility and helping the skill, learning the skill that I need. And it you can, once you learn digital business, you can cut back the time, you can earn the income, you can help so much more other people. There are people, need help and support from, no matter what you do. If we're here to support one another. Thank you, sister. And I like to give this time to Sister Vera to what is your main reason you started this business?
Thank you so much, Sister Mori. I could actually, just resonate with everything that you say. You see, it is tough when you are a parent, and then I remember before we started, having the kids at all, we had our hopes, we had our aspirations, and everything. But when you start experiencing, when you start having the experience of motherhood or of parenthood, you see that it's all a different ball game. Anyway, if you're watching me for the very first time, my name is Vera Ogbomo. I am originally from Nigeria, and I reside here in Ireland, Cork to be precise. With my family, I am married and I'm a mom of 6 beautiful children. So until recently, I worked in a healthcare setting, but right now I am studying, and then my studies is on hold at the moment because I need to focus on this business because I've seen the potential of this business. So I had to ask time off so that I can actually focus on this business and bring it to the next milestone that I wanted to be on before I continue with my studies. So I am a psychologist, student. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us this evening. It's evening from my own side, and hopefully you'll be able to resonate with what we have to share with you. It is personal, and hopefully you'll be able to take the right decision, towards your own life as well. So yes, the main reason I started this business was for my kids. I just want that for my kids, even my family as a whole. I just want that time freedom. I have been in a position where I imagined that is it ever possible for me to cut down on my hours while I generate income from that other hour, other hours that I cut off from. I don't want to be a stay-at-home mom, where I would not be able to contribute, to the financially to the family. Actually, that can be very, very, that can be a problem. It can even break up a marriage. It can break a human being when you are just there and all you have to do is to raise your hand and they give you, like you're always on the receiving end, nothing like you contributing anything. Sometimes it can even affect your self-worth. So I was looking for that, opportunity because I know it was out there because I know I have read, I have seen, I have watched, I have experienced people who are earning passively without having to put in those, um, extra work. In fact, I remember there's an adage in my place that you see, the truth is, if you want to become a very a wealthy person, you do less work, right? And I know it didn't; those adages never really made sense those days because we were always taught, and we always thought that listen, to become successful in life, you have to be hardworking, as in physically hardworking. So that's what we did. But then I came to realization that when you are working so hard, and then you are not earning that much, and there is somebody who is putting in a little effort, and they're earning more than you do. They're not better. They don't have two heads. They are not just extreme human being that lives in another planet. They live in the same planet as us, and at the same time, they could even you could even be doing better than them physically. But then it's just that we have not actually plugged into the right system. So this was one of the things that actually, motivated me to say, no, I need to have a second stream of income. But what about, in order to be able to balance my life and that of my family and my work, I looked for means to earn passively. What that means is that I can earn as much as I want, but at the same time, I am not putting in those efforts, right? So, although prior to finding this business, excuse me, I found other opportunities as well. But when I saw this, I knew it was it. But as I got into the business, I found out that my my reason became broader than I even thought. Okay. I remember what I just wanted then was, oh, I want maybe if I can get a 500 euros extra in a month, I will be set for life. That was my aspiration then. That was why Every other time I will pick up extra shift to make up for that 500 for the month. So we'll be okay for that month. But then if I had to do this every single time, my health was being, put at risk here, right? So I said, no, this was not what I wanted for myself because, like you said, Sister Moy, start coming back from this job or from this shift that I've done extra or gotten extra money. I end up even being too tired to give my children my attention, or even my husband the attention that he needs. But it got to a point that it was actually breaking me. It wasn't what I wanted to have in life. I became this very, very toxic. I don't want to say toxic mom, but I think yes, to some extent, where I became very, very impatient because I felt that my patience is supposed to be at my job. You take everything, you're resilient, you're everything, but when you come back home, you'll be real you. So I was almost like a tigress, right? This was not what I wanted for myself. And it got to a point I had to make this decision. That was why when I found this opportunity, my husband was very, very skeptical. And I said to him, I know what I want. I have done my due diligence. I know this business is real. I want to do it. And I told him, it is a business. It is not just because he kept saying, oh my God, this could be a scam, anything digital. I said, listen, if you come in, you will see it for yourself. This business is just we of course we are using the social media to advertise our business, but we are not coming to social media to make a mess of ourselves, to do skits or anything. We are doing real solid business that our children and our children's children can actually inherit. So I had to tell him all this, but eventually he didn't let me. But I forced myself, like I said, earlier on, I forced myself to get into it, and yes, I did it. But I tell you, it was not easy because it almost broke us apart because we were not agreeing on the same page, right? But to the glory of God, my husband is so grateful that I found this business. He's so grateful that I stood my ground because as I speak to you, my husband is part of this business now as well. He's a business owner, right? So I could imagine. I saw this morning when we sat down, the children were all gone to school, and he said, "I wish our life, has been like this since over 14 years 15 years that we've been together." You can imagine the joy that the children were all gone away, and it was only myself and him sitting down to think, to plan, to really do stuff, even for ourselves and the family. We were able to see before there is nothing like that. What time do we even have? Do you know how we actually used to manage our lives? It's from outside. Outside the door, we have two cars. Sometimes you will be bringing the kids. Okay, he's going to work and I'm coming back from work. So he will bring the keys in the car and we'll meet halfway, or wherever we meet, we'll be communicating on the phone, right? We meet halfway. Then the children will have to, he will have to leave that car and come to the car that I'm in. Then he will have to go to the other car and then we'll go back home. That's our life. There was no life, literally. So that was not what we planned for ourselves. And that was the main reason I came into the business. But like I said, the reason started changing as soon as we I got into the business. This business, I've come to realize that we are here to help people. Because as you see, a lot of people are still passing through what we pass through. A lot of people don't know that they can actually have a serious and legitimate business in the digital world. So this is why we are actually out here to make people understand that the things do exist and it is real. And another good thing is that when you have this business, you are having it for your own self. It's not even for your own for the time being. It's not a temporal thing. It's a permanent business that you have for yourself and your family. Your family can actually inherit it. Okay, I we're looking at our pay this thing this morning. I will look at it. We say, listen, this just sitting at home, we could actually achieve this. Meanwhile, when I used to work 12 hours a day, 78 hours every fortnight, with of course including the commuting, all right, the stress and everything, everything that I have to endure at work. All right, even when I'm sick, I have to still go to work. I couldn't make that much for what I made, for what we made in just a space of 2 days, guys. So this business is real, and this is why we are coming out here to tell people that such thing actually exists, and it is real, and it is designed for people who are extremely busy because it is actually organized in a way that it is on automation, right? So all you have to do is come into the business, and you have a coach and a mentor to guide you to do those technical aspects, with you. And as soon as you have it, set up, all you have to do is do the same thing that you've been doing all this while. So this is the reason I actually started the business, and I'll give my the time to Sister Oksana, to talk, our own experience as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sister Vera. I love your passion about this business, and I love your
Thank you.
give yourself to this business, and it's rewarding business.
It is.
Yes. In case you don't know me, in case you didn't see our Go Lives, my name is Oksana. I'm a mom of two beautiful daughters, and I live in Canada. Originally, I'm from Ukraine. And in my past, I was a lawyer. And when I moved to Canada, I wanted to become a lawyer again, but I didn't speak English at all. So my first goal was to learn English. And I went to ESL classes. I graduated from high school after having two master's degrees back in Ukraine. And I pursued my goal. I became a paralegal, but then I saw a real picture. Like I needed to travel 1 hour and 45 minutes one way. It was a long commute. I drove, then I parked my car, then I took a bus, and then I took a SkyTrain, then I walked. And by the time I got to my workplace, I was already exhausted. And I was a personal injury paralegal and plenty of sites. So on a daily basis, you face this stress, you see pictures of injured people, you try to help, you communicate with adjusters, with doctors, with other lawyers, with defense counsels, with all this bunch of people. And by the end of the day, you are exhausted, and you still need to commute 1 hour and 45 minutes back. And after my work, I had to go and buy some groceries, and I needed to cook, of course, because I have two daughters. By the end of the day, I just couldn't even talk, not even share my time with my kids. And I was burned out, and I decided, okay, what I'm doing, I'm trading my time for money, and to tell you the truth, not too much money to enjoy my time with kids, to go somewhere with kids, to go out, to travel with my kids. So I decided something needed to be changed. And it was a good reason when my mom left to Ukraine. Not really good. It was sad reason my mom left to Ukraine. But on the other part, it was a good reason. It was a reason why I needed to stop. So I couldn't continue to work as a paralegal because my at that time 8-year-old younger daughter, she needed before and after school care. And as you all know, moms know, there is a wait list for before and after school care. So I was put into a wait list, and for going forward, I was able to get a spot in 19 months, but I just refused to put my daughter because I already found this online business. I was searching for something. I was my goal was to sit home and do something and get money, and it was the reason I found this business. Of course, it was not from first time I found this business. I found drop shipping, Amazon drop shipping business, and because I needed to take class after class after class and master my skills, and didn't work out very good for me. And then I found this business, and I didn't believe at the first. I was skeptical, to tell you the truth. So it took me 2 webinars to watch, and I said, okay, I'll try it. And I started learning, I started doing it, and I fell in love with this business. And even my younger daughter, I said, okay, Angelina, we need to take picture. Let's take picture. We did fun videos when we traveled. and she's into this business as well sometimes. So I found my new hobby. Because of this business, you can find free time to do your hobbies. And my new hobby is being on movie sets as a background actress and as a photo double. Sometimes I replace actresses for non-speaking roles. So I could do this business too while I'm sitting at backstage and we have just some free time. I could do this business. Whenever I travel, I could do this business by using my phone. I don't bring my laptop with me when I travel, but I use my cell phone. And it's a fun business. You will love it. So you don't need to trade your time for money. You could do it from whenever you want. You could go to coffee shop to meet with your friend, for example, or to the restaurant. You could do this business from these places as well. And it's more fun, it's more creativity. And you don't need to ask your boss, can I take my vacation in July because I want to travel? And then your boss say, okay, this lady, she would like to take, and she at exactly the same time, and she asked me before you ask me. And you don't need to ask, can I go and have lunch at this time because I can't do at that time as I have something to do. You don't need to ask your boss because you are own boss. So I just would like, ladies and gentlemen, to invite you to just give it a try. Just watch a free webinar. It's going to be today at 5 p.m. Pacific time. And where I will add what time is at her country. It's going to be a live webinar. So just join, watch this webinar, and we'll see you on inside.
Thank you, sister. Yes, we if you are a busy mom like us, if you're working long day, busy mom, busy dad, family, we are very, we this business allow you to have the flexibility, and with the automated system, we that do most work for you, that you're able to spend the quality time with the family, with your kids, whoever you need, and you even have time to take care of yourself. Even you a business owner, you have a full-time job that you're looking to do for plan B, this is here, we here for you, we support you. And all the system and coach, mentor that, and the system that designed to help you every step of your way, whether you need or not, the system is there for you. uh, so if you're ready for a change, we here. Just look at our website. You want to know more, please message either one of us. We are global. From anywhere you ready to do it, just let us know. Sign up or register. We had all the success that, if you have a biggest why, it's legitimate business. You can join and you will not regret it. I regret it because I should have started sooner. So,
Yeah.
it's time that we can do it. So thank you for watching our live. It come to an end today. And have a blessed day to all. Enjoy your February for the best months for all of us. Thank you for watching us. Have a great day. We'll be back tomorrow at the same time. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Bye.